Well, good afternoon or evening, whichever one it is. I want to thank y'all for your prayers and your support. I really do need those prayers sometimes. Today's a little better day. I'm not as upset as I was yesterday. I think sometimes I get upset with myself because I am so weak in my resistance, my spirit, my faith. Um, so I get mad at myself, and when I cry when I'm mad too. So if I get mad a lot, you're going to see a lot of that. Um, but again, I want to thank you for your prayers. It's not rain today. I did have to go out and fix the fence again. Kona tried to get out and she found a hole and she got stuck. And Dean got her unstuck, but I had to go out there and fix it. Um, I there was a between the fence post and the house. The guy that put the underpinning up, he put a piece of metal there to keep the dog, or to keep the dogs from cutting through there. But she had got up to the top of it and tried to get through a little teeny tiny hole she saw, and she got stuck between the metal and the house. So I just put a bigger piece on the inside and I wedged it in there where she can't move it. And I put it really, really close, wedged it, and then I nailed it. So there's no way she can get through there. I'm gonna have to buy me a fence post tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna see if I can find a fence post digger. I don't know what you call them. They're like big metal things that you put down on top of the fence post and you drive it into the ground. It's just we don't have a sledgehammer anymore. We broke it when we put the fence up the first time. So, but I do need one more fence post. So I will put that in. Probably go get it tomorrow and put that in. And I'm also going by the hardware store to get the stuff to hopefully get my lamp started. So y'all get to see me do my lamps, hopefully, hopefully. Um, and I made a decision today on something that is going to be a surprise for everybody. It's personal. It's a personal decision that I have fought against for, oh my gosh, a long time. But I think now that I'm getting older, I think it's time to go ahead and take the big leap. And so I made me an appointment today to go in a couple of weeks, and I am really dreading this decision. Really, really dreading it because I just did not want to have to do this. But anyway, and hopefully in a couple of months, uh, you'll see a big difference in the way I look. Hopefully, hopefully. Um, but I'm going to. I'll just go ahead and tell you. Um, I wanted to get a partial to fill in the gaps in my mouth, and they told me that because of one tooth on the other side, they didn't have anything to hook to. They wanted to do a root canal on the tooth that was over there, and I wouldn't let them. That would have been out of pocket about $900 or more. So I made an appointment today to have my top teeth pulled, and so I got to go in a couple of weeks to get an impression made. At least I won't be ashamed to smile anymore. I think that's one reason I don't do much smiling and I frown a lot. It's because I don't want to show my teeth. And I just hope that I can talk with them in. I'm only going to do the top ones right now. We'll probably do the bottom ones a little later. But, yeah, that's the decision that I made. It's going to be a big step for me. I always said, I don't have many teeth, but what I do have are mine, and I want to keep them as long as possible. But I think that longest possible has finally come to an end. And who knows? Being able to put them in a jar at night would be easier to take care of them. Maybe, I don't know. Um, I just I just hope I can eat with them. You know, that's the one thing that worries me is that I can't eat with them. I can't talk with them. Um, but isn't it nice to look around on a little different subject here? But isn't it nice to look around and see our country opening back up? Oh, I am so happy to see our country opening back up. And it seems like this, apparently, we're not supposed to say the word on YouTube, so I'm going to stop saying it. But this problem that we've had is apparently, I know the reports have been sounding pretty good. So quick as I see my neurologist again, hopefully I'll get to go back to work, and hopefully my treatments will work with my memory and I can start remembering how to do my job, and I won't have trouble with it, and I won't have to struggle, because I really miss working. I really miss working. I'm tired of sitting at home and getting depressed every day because I can't do anything. But I know that some of you probably can relate to what I'm saying. This has been these. I've been off from work since March the 18th, except for one day. I went back to work one day, and March, April, May. I've been off work over 2 months, and so yeah, I'm getting anxious to go back. But I hope when I go back I have my teeth. They said that when they pull them, they're gonna, they'll put the teeth in the same day they pull them, so I won't have to go out of the office without teeth. And I know that there's going to be stitches, and I know my mouth is going to be sore, and that's going to be probably when I'm going to be glad I don't have very many teeth. I don't have any jaw teeth at all. These two right here they've been gone for years and years and years. This one, it had a filling, but the filling fell out, so now it'll probably may have to be cut out. I mean, there's some there, but I don't know if it'll be enough to grab a hold of. So I've only got about 6 on top that needs to come out. 7 counting that one. Yep, 6. So there won't be a whole lot of stitches. I said I'd have to stock up on soups and stuff to eat while I'm healing, and I would like to learn to sleep in them. I know one of my daughters had all her teeth pulled years ago, and she never takes her teeth out except to clean them. I have never, to be honest, I've never seen her without them. And of course I don't see her much anymore, but and I haven't seen her except when we did video chat on Facebook. It was the first time in probably 4 years that I seen her, and maybe 3, but I've never seen her without them. And if she can do it, I can do it. So I'm going to try. And I don't know that I'll ever wear makeup. I'm not a makeup type person. I know these people on YouTube usually fix up before they get on camera, and they have their hair all dolled up and they have makeup on, but I'm not a makeup type person. I've never worn makeup. I've not worn makeup in probably 13 years or longer. I wore makeup when I worked at Blue Cross Blue Shield, but I've not worn makeup since then. So no, I'm not a makeup type person. And I think I look funny with it on, actually. I don't know how to really put it on, so to me I don't look real. And so you'll probably never see me with makeup. And someday I may have to eat my words, but I'm going to try to remain real on these YouTubes. And that was the whole purpose of recording yesterday when I was so upset. I'm trying to remain real. Um, it's the real me. And you know, I've only had 2 people guess a name for the channel. I may submit that name myself, the real me, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, because that's me. I have a lot of encouraging words telling me how much God loves me, and I believe that. I've seen God work in my life, and even when I don't deserve for Him to work in my life, He works in my life. He is very important to me. Very, very, very important to me. And I will try my best to always. I may not be perfect, and I won't be perfect until I make it to heaven, but I'm going to try. So remember, I'm going to close out now. It's been a little over 10 minutes, so I'm going to close out, and I want to say, remember that God is with you every day that ends in Y, and sleep peacefully tonight because God is watching. And y'all have a good night, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow.